as far as miles per hour, that was your fastest run in the NFL of your career. Did it feel that way?
I was jogging. I was straight. I didn't have to do anything. Well, I mean, what was it though?
21 point something miles per hour. That's what they told me.
Short when you've been tested. Joe Burrow came into your house and was able to send you home. Patrick Mahomes, we thought, oh man, all they have to do is host at home in that Orchard Park, crazy environment, and he came up short.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Shooting for the Stars podcast, you guys. With y'all's one and only host, Cameron Williams. And as y'all guys can see by the title of this video, we all guys already know, yes, it's about that time of the year. We're talking about MVP discussion, you guys. MVP discussion, as we all know, with one more week remaining in the NFL season. After this week right here, 14 teams will be going to the playoffs to compete for the Lombardi Trophy, while the other teams will be packing their bags and enjoying their vacation, going to Cancun, you guys. And guys, I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I'm coming to y'all the day after Christmas, you guys. I hope everybody had a great, wonderful holidays. Y'all, everybody, let me know what y'all got for Christmas in the comment section down below. But with that being said, you guys, I'm not going to hold up no much time. And one more thing, you guys, if y'all guys are a real member, if y'all are a true member of Shooting for the Stars podcast, you guys, come on, guys. Hit that subscribe button as we're one big happy family. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I cannot express that enough. I need that. In order for me to get there, I need you guys' love and support. But enough rambling. Y'all guys already know. Let's get into the MVP candidates. And it's only 3 of them. Let's go.
One eternity later.
So I'm going to start this video like this, you guys. Let's put something in perspective real quick. Let's put this into perspective. Lamar Jackson has the second highest passer rating in the NFL with 121.6. Like guys are following what I'm saying. And with one game left in the season, the Ravens are still among the top 15 teams in drop passes. You guys, imagine if they weren't top 15 or top 10 majority of the season in drop passes. Lamar will have the highest passer rating in the NFL already, and will have close to 5,000, if not already 5,000 passing yards and 45 plus touchdown passes, creeping up on 50. And this is the testimony, and this is just a testimony right here, you guys. You're only as good as the team is around you. You guys are seeing what I'm saying? While other Hall of Fame quarterbacks, majority have had Hall of Fame receivers to throw the ball to, like for a long time. For Josh Allen, who was he throwing the ball to up there before this season? It was Stephon Diggs, a first ballot Hall of Famer. You guys are seeing what I'm saying? So for Lamar Jackson has been absolutely unreal. I mean, unreal this year. I mean, matter of fact, you guys, tell y'all guys what. In 11 days, Lamar Jackson has put up 100 points in 11 days. Think about it. Hell, Giants don't count. 35 points against the Giants, 34 against Pittsburgh, and 31 against Houston on Christmas Day. Do the math. And then guess what? And while also winning, going 3-0 in their last 3 games, it's been in a span of 11 days. Okay, you guys are seeing what I'm saying on that part. And then guys, not only that, their opponents, the opposing teams they've played, the Baltimore Ravens in the last 3 games, they've held them to only 33 points combined. Think about it. Pittsburgh 17, Giants 14, Pittsburgh 17, and then the Texans 2 points. And then and don't get me wrong, I go back to that Josh Allen game where Allen, as we all know, he absolutely went off. Him and Matthew Stafford were having a huge duel. He had 6 total touchdowns, 3 passing, 3 rushing against the Rams. But that Christmas Day game on Netflix, which was absolutely, it wasn't even no game. I mean, the Texans didn't even compete. Okay, and Texas, we have some questions about them too. Make no mistake about that. We have some serious questions for this Houston Texas team. But just seeing, when he ran, he had the highest run miles per hour in his career with 21.5. He said he was jogging. Listen to Lamar Jackson. You ask him, he said he was jogging on this run. Listen to Lamar.
That was your fastest run in the NFL of your career. Did it feel that way?
I was jogging.
The man is just all world, and so much we knocked this man on. You guys, we knocked him on, not being able to throw, not being a good passer, only being a running quarterback. What are y'all gonna say this year? I mean, he's absolutely took a tremendous leap as a passer. And yes, he still has to beat Patrick Mahomes. His record against Patrick Mahomes is 1-4. Josh Allen's 4-4. And the reason why I say Josh Allen, and to me, Lamar Jackson should win MVP. Make no mistake about it. Like I show you, like the plays y'all guys are seeing on the screen. Like again, I say in that Christmas game against Houston, that pass to Isaiah Likely. Look at the time he had to buy in, out, and just the time and waiting for that Isaiah Likely to come through and find an open slit and just to throw it in that gap, to thread the needle in that gap for Isaiah Likely to catch that touchdown. Oh, man, that is elite. That is elite. And then not only that, y'all go back to opening day. If it wasn't for Isaiah Likely, if he just would have had one more inch of room to hold those feet in bounds, you guys, I mean, they would have knocked off the Chiefs on their opening ceremony in week 1. I mean, they played it close. I mean, look, he's been phenomenal. And again, he has 43 total touchdown passes. For 4 of those, I believe, are rushing touchdowns, you guys. He's thrown for 3,500 passing yards this season. I mean, he's been absolutely surreal. And for Josh Allen, who is right now leading the league, right now who has the most odds to win the award, Josh Allen has 26 passing touchdowns on the year, and 11 of those are rushing touchdowns. His total touchdowns are 38. He has 38 total touchdowns, 514 rushing yards, and so far passing yards. Josh Allen has thrown for 3,549 passing yards, and Lamar Jackson's already almost at 4,000 passing yards with 3,955. But also Lamar Jackson's killing Josh Allen in rushing yards with 852. With again, I say to Josh Allen's 514 rushing yards. The only thing I'll say that Josh Allen is really beating Lamar Jackson in is honestly rushing touchdowns with 11 to only Lamar's 4. We all know Lamar can run. I mean, he's been spreading the ball out. He's been proving himself as a passer. And a case where I can make for you guys, a big case where I can make for Josh Allen winning the award is that they're the only team that knocked off the 2-time reigning defending champs, Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, they're the only team that knocked them off. But then again, you guys, go back to that game. Remember in week 4 when you guys, when the Bills and the Ravens faced off against each other, y'all, that wasn't even no game either. And I know it's early in the season like that, we're all still finding our niche. We're all still finding out who we are, trying to find our identity. Well, it seemed like Baltimore knew who their identity was a long time ago, beating the Buffalo Bills this season, week 4, 35-10. I mean, which Lamar Jackson absolutely outdueled Josh Allen. He had 3 total touchdowns through 2 of them, had 1 rushing. I believe Lamar Jackson, he completed 13 out of 18 of his passing attempts, threw for 156 passing yards. And not only that, he ran the ball 6 times and rushed for 54 yards, averaging 9 yards per carry that game. I mean, he was we didn't even know the Bills didn't even look like the same Bills that time, and the Ravens were hot. They were hot then. Y'all never forget that game. They didn't even compete. And then Josh Allen was on a slippery slope that game, okay? Make no mistake about that either. Josh Allen, I believe he completed 16 out of 29 of his passing attempts that game in week 4 against the Baltimore Ravens. He threw for 180 passing yards, $180, however you want to say it. And he did not throw not 1 touchdown pass. And he also rushed 5 times that game. He rushed 5 times and only ran for 21 yards. Y'all guys are seeing what I'm saying? But here's the intricate factor to me, you guys. Here's the part that's going to decide it. As much as I say, without a shadow of a doubt, Lamar Jackson definitely should win his 3rd MVP. Again, this will be his 3rd one if he wins this year. He won last year to be a back-to-back MVP, and he won in 2019, which was his rookie year. He deserves it. But why the NFL won't give it to him? Why I believe he won't win it? Because I believe the NFL, they don't want to make fans born. They don't want to have this same, give this award and have this, prejudice stuff going on around here. Well, Lamar Jackson, he just won it last year. Let somebody else. So they don't want those narratives. They don't want those talks going around. So I can't expect Josh Allen to win it this year. I do think he will win it, even though I don't think he's the most deserving. Not in my opinion. Not at all. And so far, Josh Allen, and honestly, he's played lights out as well. I mean, right now the Buffalo Bills, his team is better than what the Ravens are overall. If we're going off record. They're second in the AFC. They're projected to be the 2nd seed this season. So they're gonna be hosting some playoff games unless they face off against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs again. And he's played out of his mind. I'll give Josh Allen that. He really has. But when you look at it like this, when I take these 2 candidates, I'm going to get into Saquon Barkley too, because I know a lot of people are saying, man, Ken, what about Saquon Barkley? Why does the NFL have to be such a quarterback-driven award? And I found myself saying this on multiple occasions too. But you guys, as great as Saquon, I'm going to get Saquon Barkley out the way. As great as Saquon Barkley has been, you guys, and I want y'all to hear me closely on this, you have a guy who's basically a quarterback and a running back who's dominating in Lamar Jackson. And also Allen too, you can make a case for it too. And Allen should and Saquon Barkley. And the thing is now, here's what can change. Here's what can change my opinion on this MVP race. If Saquon Barkley, I believe he's 287 rushing yards away from breaking Eric Dickerson's all-time record for most rushing yards in a single season with 2,100 rushing yards. But the only way I see Saquon Barkley flipping the narrative and winning this award is unless he breaks that record, which I do not believe. Which I'm not gonna say I don't believe it, because their next two games this week is going to be against the Cowboys and then against the Giants, both horrible teams. But they're going to be playing a spoiler. So like I said, I don't see them just wanting to let Saquon Barkley come in there and just set history on their heads. I just can't see that happening. So you can go ahead and cancel Saquon Barkley out. As great as Saquon's been, from jumping over people backwards, I mean, out-dueling Derrick Henry in that showdown, in that Week 14 showdown against the Baltimore Ravens, man, when they shut down Baltimore. Make no mistake about that. Philly's been a great team, and Saquon Barkley by far has been the best running back in the National Football League. We have to give him credit where credit is due. But however, the reason why it's a quarterback-driven award, and the reason why it's a quarterback-driven award, because think about it, you guys. It's all about wins. We all say so many times that, it's a team effort. It's a team game. The defense has to co-entwine with the offense, vice versa. The offense has to co-entwine with the defense. Well, who has a big say-so on who wins games, you guys? The quarterback. You can have every position playing well. You can have every position, doing their part, from the defense. Wide receivers give up, but the quarterback is not on. If he's missing reads, if he's turning the ball over, you're gonna lose the game. It's just that simple. The running back doesn't play a huge intricate factor in wins like the quarterback position does. And like I said, y'all guys can argue that down with me in the comment section. I'll be happy to go back and forth with you guys. But that's why Saquon Barkley, to me, won't win it. And like I said, I want to see Josh Allen win, you guys. I do. I would like, because Josh Allen's never won the award. The seven-year quarterback has never won the prestigious award ever. What I will say, Allen was the runner-up in 2020 to Aaron Rodgers. But if Allen wins this year, he will become the third Bills player to win the award, and also the first quarterback too in Bills history. So that would be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool to see. But yeah, you guys, I have to. So to wrap up this video again, my opinion on who should win MVP, this is my opinion. Not saying it should be Lamar Jackson. He should win his back-to-back MVP and also his third MVP, which will also be putting him in history with some of the all-time great quarterbacks. But again, what he has to do is he has to knock off Patrick Mahomes. You have to go win in the postseason, because there's a reason why they don't do the NFL honors. There's a reason why the NFL award ceremony is not till after the season. Y'all guys know why? Because playoffs matter too. And say what you want to about Josh Allen, he's come up a lot closer in beating Mahomes than Lamar Jackson ever has. It's like when Lamar, and here's the big knock you can take on Lamar Jackson. This is going to be the last thing I'm going to wrap up this video. It seems like when Lamar Jackson plays Patrick Mahomes, you guys, in the postseason, he just forgets how to play football. And not just him, you guys, the whole Baltimore Ravens team. And think about it. And this is the year, and if they can keep up this same momentum, the way they're ending this season this year, the way, like I said, their last 3 games, if they carry into the postseason with this momentum, man, heck yeah, this dude can win. Again, numbers-wise, almost in every category, he's dog walking Josh Allen. Nothing against Allen, but you have to beat the dude. You have to beat that dude. And for Josh Allen, he's beating that dude, which has been Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. He's beating that dude. He can beat that dude in the regular season, but you have to beat that dude in the postseason. That's where it matters. That's where it comes down to. So for me, as much as I want to say Lamar Jackson deserves to win without a shadow of a doubt, especially when you guys think if it's receivers, if they weren't top 15, top 12 amongst drop passes, this dude could arguably already be at 5,000 passing yards, you guys. Well, he already has 121.6 passer rating, which leads the league. But who I think will win it, as far as from the NFL standpoint, who they're going to vote for, it's probably going to be Josh Allen. Why? Because Josh Allen, I predict him to go farther in the postseason this season. I could be wrong, but I believe Josh Allen will go farther. Not when I say farther, no, I'm not talking about a Super Bowl. I do have Kansas City coming out the AFC this year again. Make no mistake about that, especially how they did Pittsburgh. Man, Pittsburgh didn't even show up to play. But I do expect them to come out. But when I say farther, I see them getting to the AFC Championship again. I don't see that for the Baltimore Ravens. I just don't. I just don't. I see them coming up. I see them coming up short. But even if they do, you have to beat Mahomes. And Lamar Jackson's not even come up close. He's only beaten him one time in his career. Allen's at least beaten him 4, and he's came up close. Rather Fitz came in the times Allen has not beaten him in the postseason, it's been because of bull crap. Like that game, I believe, in 2022 in that divisional round, one of the greatest divisional rounds we've ever seen. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes going toe to toe. I mean, everybody getting involved. But when it came down to overtime, Josh Allen never seen the ball back. If he sees the ball back, or granted, god dang it, if they even win the coin toss and he gets the ball first, that's a completely different game. Or even last when they went up there to Buffalo, I mean, they were this close to winning. If that you got Josh Allen's come close, it's been things around him that's held him back. For Lamar Jackson, guys, he just seemed like he just forgets how to play football when he sees the Chiefs. Like, seriously, he just forgets how to play football. So again, regular season's great, but a big intricate factor of what's going to play a huge role in one of these 3 guys winning the MVP award, and really what I should say too, because as much as we want to see Saquon Barkley, he's not going to win it. What's going to play a big part is postseason. That's why the NFL award ceremony is, again, I say, after it's after pretty much the season and the Super Bowl and all that good stuff. Well, after the Pro Bowl, during Pro Bowl week. So yeah, playoffs matter. But yeah, Lamar should win it, but give me Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen will win the award again. I mean, his grit, his hunger, yeah, his numbers might not be up there with Lamar Jackson all the way around, but when you look at how he's winning in these gritty games and how his team as a collective group is winning, and keep in mind, you guys, Josh Allen, the big knock was they're going to take a big step. The last thing, and I'm really done. The big step was for Allen is that his team was going to take a dramatic fall back after losing Stephon Diggs in the offseason to the Houston Texans. You guys are seeing what I'm saying? And all he's done was shut the haters up and rewrite the narrative and turn the ship around and show that I don't need Stephon Diggs. Diggs didn't make me. I can win with Keon Coleman. I can win with Khalil Shakir. I can win with Dalton Kincaid. I can win with just Dawson Knox. You guys are following what I'm saying? I mean, and not only that, and the defense has lost stars too. They're playing with a younger defense, and Allen's overcoming all. So as a leader, that's why I think Allen honestly really deserves to win it, and why he should rightfully so win his first ever MVP. But that's gonna wrap up today's video, you guys. Y'all guys let me know what y'all want to hear next in the comment section down below, and let me hear y'all guys' opinion. Who's y'all's MVP on this season this year? Y'all let me know, as I'll be responding back to all comments. And happy holiday season, you guys. Happy New Year's. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. And you guys, I will see y'all in the next episode on Shooting for the Stars podcast with y'all's one and only host, Cameron Williams.